Welcome to another tradition of song. You're seeing highlights of the 7-night shot last fall at Quidi Vidi Brewery. Tonight we've got more traditional favorites. And as always, we begin with the Brew Crew.
Well, it was Friday morn when we set sail and we were not far from the land. Well, our captain, he spied a mermaid so fair with the comb and the glass in her hand. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do go, go, go. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lying down below.
And up spoke the captain of our gallant ship, fine old man was he. This fishy mermaid has warned me of our doom, we shall sink to the bottom of the sea.
And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lying down below. Then out stood the cabin boy of our gallant ship, and a fine young lad was he. He said, I have a wife in Salem by the sea, and tonight she'll be weeping for me. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lying down below.
And up spoke the cook of our gallant ship, fine old butcher was he. I care much more for me pots and me pans do for the bottom of the sea.
And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lying down below. The stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lying down below. 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and 3 times round spun she. 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and she sank to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While landlubbers lying down below. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, blow, blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lying down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lying down below.
You're watching highlights from a tradition of song recorded last fall at Quidi Vidi Brewery. We'll be right back. So for over 5 years now, the Brew Crew have been meeting to have fun and play the music that has been part of our culture for generations. Here's Jerry Bean with the sick note.
Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of me plight. And at the time of writing, I'm not a pretty sight. Me body is all black and blue, me face a deathly grey. And I write this note to say why I'm not at work today. Whilst working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear. Now to throw them down from such a height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he'd been an awkward sod. He said I had to cart them down, the ladders in me hod. Now, clearing all these bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrel and secured the rope below. But in my haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrel full of building bricks was heavier than me. So when I untied the rope, the barrel fell like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope, I started up instead. I shot up like a rocket, but to my dismay I found that halfway up I met the bloody barrel coming down. Well, the barrel broke me shoulder as to the ground it sped, and when I reached the top, I banged the pulley with me head. I clung on tight, though numb with shock from this almighty blow, and the barrel spilled out half the bricks 14 floors below. Now when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrel and so started down once more. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I sped towards the ground, and I landed on the broken bricks that were all scattered round. I lay there moaning on the ground, I thought I'd passed the worst, when the barrel hit the pulley wheel and then the bottom burst. Well, a shower of bricks rained down on me, I hadn't got a hope. As I lay there groaning on the ground, I let go that friggin' rope. Now the barrel weighing heavier, it started down once more, and landed right across me as I lay up on the floor. It broke 3 ribs in my left arm, and I can only say, I hope you'll understand why I'm not at work today. Cheers!
She's one of the regulars with the Brew Crew, and when she draws her bow across the strings, she instantly brings a hush over the crowd. Here's Heather Wright and the lament for Reverend Archie Beaton. It was 7 nights of laughter and song, all celebrated last fall at Quidi Vidi Brewery. It was just as much about the place Quidi Vidi as it was about the music. You're watching some of the highlights from a tradition of song. Here's Ronnie Power.
I was born and reared in Boston, a place you all know well. Brought up by honest parents, and the truth to you I'll tell. Brought up by honest parents and reared most tenderly, till I became a sporting lad at the age of 23.
My friends and parents did their best for to get me out on bail, but the judge he saw me no ken, and the jury they rolled it down for the breaking of the Union Bank. You are sent to Yarmouthtown. I can see me dear old father standing at the bar, and likewise my poor mother tearing out her hair, tearing out her old grey locks as the tears come tumbling down. My son, what have you done to be sent to Yarmouthtown? Well, I stepped on board of an eastbound train on a cold December day, and every station we passed by I could hear the people say, there goes the Boston burglar, in strong irons he is bound, for the breaking of the Union Bank. You are sent to Charlottetown. There's a girl in Boston City, a girl I know so well, and if I had my liberty, it's with her I mean to dwell. And if I had my liberty, both company I would shun, and likewise walking late at night, and likewise drinking rum. All you that have your liberty, keep it if you can, and don't go midnight rambling, or you'll break the laws of man. And if you do, you'll shore the road, and you'll end up just like me, serving out at 20 years in the penitentiary.
Now 'twas 25 or 30 years since Jack first saw the light. He came into this world of woe one dark and stormy night. He was born on board his father's ship, but she was lying too, about 25 or 30 miles southeast of Backtaloo. Oh, Jack was every inch a sailor, 5 or 20 years a whaler. Oh, Jack was every inch a sailor, he was born upon the bright blue sea. When Jack grew up to be a man, he went to Labrador. He fished in Indian Harbour where his father fished before. On his returning in the fog he met a heavy gale, and Jack was swept into the sea and swallowed by a whale. Oh, Jack was every inch a sailor, 5 or 20 years a whaler. Jack was every inch a sailor, he was born upon the bright blue sea. Oh, the whale went straight for Baffin Bay about 90 knots an hour, and every time he'd go astray he'd send it in a shower. Oh, now says Jack unto himself, I'll see what he's about. He took the whale up by the tail and turned him inside out. Jack was every inch a sailor, 5 or 20 years a whaler. Oh, Jack was every inch a sailor, he was born upon the bright blue sea. Oh, Jack was every inch a sailor, 5 or 20 years a whaler. But Jack was every inch a sailor, he was born upon the bright blue sea. He was born upon the bright blue sea.
Some say she's one of our best kept secrets, and when she sings, you're immediately drawn to a place we all love to call home. From St. Bride's, Joy Norman.
I pondered on those days gone by as I sat beside the mill and gazed upon the setting sun as it sank beneath the Ah, but we will meet in heaven above on that eternal shore. And when we meet, we'll part no more. Both will reign supreme. No more to sigh about days gone by when we were sweet 16. Oh, how I long for those bright days to come again once more. But come again, they never will, for now I'm 64. Oh, how I long for those bright days to come again once more. But come again, they never will, for now I'm 64.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the show, and we look forward to being back next week with more of your traditional favorites. Be sure to visit our website at quiddividdilive.com.
In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled her wheelbarrow to streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, sure was no wonder, and so was her father and mother before. She wheeled her wheelbarrow, the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, no one could save her, that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. Now her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.